Everybody, it's Dragos from Toronto, Canada. Today is a cloudy day, but it's pretty warm, and I'm excited actually to shoot this video because I want to share three important things in my opinion that are really helpful for each person to understand how the process works when it comes to succeeding and you know achieving goals basically. So the number one I wanted to mention about is the experience itself. So let's just pick up simple examples. We want, for example, to succeed in our business. Just an example. I will come up with other examples afterwards. And let's say we run a business, an online or offline business. Let's say an online in this situation. And let's say we have a goal to that in 3 months or 6 months or whatever time frame we choose to achieve a certain amount of money. And why do we want this money? Why do we want basically this money? Because of the bunch of papers? No, because of what money are giving us. And what is money giving us basically? Money is giving us the experience itself. Yes, when we have money, we don't have to go to a 9 to 5 job anymore, only if we want. The bills are taken care of, we can afford to go to vacation, we have more free time, we can help other people, investing in some projects, we can invest in ourselves, we can do a lot of things with money. But what matters is the experience that we go through. This is what money gives us, and many times we heard, and which is true, we are here in this life to learn and grow. But what is the process itself, the learning and growing? It is an experience. We go through a lot of scenarios, situations, so it's experience. We are here to experience life generally. And when it comes to experience, what are the two important components we can reduce this thing to? I say the most important, it's not the only thing, the feelings and emotions, because these are the things I wanted to mention about. So feelings and emotions are couple of important components of the experience. And the reason I wanted to get here is that when we work towards achieving a goal, and let's say we have a certain plan, and we usually have a plan, I mean it takes some time, but we create a plan, we have some steps, and we follow those steps and assignments every day. And part of the assignments many times is to read our goals and to visualize them, to use an imagery or whatever works for us, to meditate. Usually people use the visualization process. They spend the 5, 10, 15 minutes or maybe more. It's recommended to be at least half an hour per day. And sometimes, I don't want to say many times, there is something that is missing from this picture. Usually males have difficulties with working with feelings and emotions and handling them. With women is more easy because of their structure. Why males? I think it's something cultural that comes from almost all cultures. Males have to be males have to control their emotions, their feelings. If it's something very sad, they don't have to cry and stuff like this. So basically, since males are children, they learn this behavior, and they get this belief that they don't have to be emotional, and overall they start to experience difficulties in handling their own emotions. And why I wanted to go to these emotions? I wanted to go to these emotions because of the goals that we want to achieve. When we visualize and we get a picture in our mind, or we meditate, it is absolutely necessary to wrap those thoughts in feelings. Why is that? And it's not my finding. This is a powerful information that can be found in lots of books. When you go to the internet and search for famous motivational speakers or peak performance coaches, I can just mention some names such as Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, Les Brown, Brian Tracy, and so on, Darren Hardy, lots of names. There is something common that we will find in all their teachings. It is about how we handle the feelings and emotions, how we associate our thoughts, our images with emotions and feelings. And why is that? I want to come up with a metaphor that I had the chance to read a couple of days ago in a book that I have mentioned a few times in my previous videos. I find this book extraordinary because of the way it's written. It's about the psychocybernetics of Maxwell Maltz. So Maxwell Maltz was explaining in one of the paragraphs that I went through that when we work towards, when we visualize, let's say, and we have an image and we think about what's going on in that image, we of course we need to use our feelings and emotions. And he was explaining why. He came up with a fantastic metaphor. He said something like this: thoughts without feelings are becoming dry and die. So he was saying basically that the feelings are actually the fertile soil that help the thoughts to get deep roots and get deeply rooted. And we know from psychology that when we mix and we combine thoughts with feelings, we get basically emotions. And the more we stay in that emotion and we experience it, the more we help to creating a belief. And when we have a new belief and we start to believe that we will succeed, we believe in that image that we visualize every day, that will accelerate our success. Thoughts are very powerful and we know this, but without feelings they will become dry and they will die. And it does make sense actually. How many times did we think about something but we didn't use any feeling or emotion because we didn't have a clear representation of the new picture? I have to say that, and I mentioned also in some of my previous videos, that I used to do counseling for a few years, clinical counseling, and I was seeing different clients with different issues, let's say, such as depression, anxiety, different type of frustrations, bipolar disorders, etc. I don't want to get into this detail. But what I wanted to say actually about the majority of the people is that when when I was trying to help them and build an image and go through a visualization process with them, they were not able to associate thoughts or images with feelings. And for one reason, basically it was the same reason for all. They didn't have any representation, internal representation in their mind. Some of them were telling me very straight. I mean, I don't know how it is because I didn't experience ever stuff like this, so I don't know how it is. Now, I want to go basically now to the third step, because I mentioned about experiencing, that life overall is about experiencing. That's why we want to learn, grow, achieve different things, because of the experience itself. We are here to experience. We want to try different things, to taste different things, to see different things, to hear different things. So number one, experience. Number two, always when we visualize or when we think about something, about especially our goals, and we do the daily exercise, always we need to wrap our thoughts into feelings, because otherwise it won't work. Feelings is that fertile soil, that metaphor that I was mentioned before about. that is helping and are helping the thoughts to become solid and deeply rooted. Now, number three, how can we do this? Because I mentioned before about some people that I was working with that were not actually able to associate or to come up with some feelings and wrap those images or thoughts they were trying to use in for their new goals. Um, the process basically it's not complicated at all. It is about going back to past and look for. I mean, we all have experienced different things in life, and obviously we have gone through different events that were really pleasant to us. We went through positive emotions. We went through enthusiasm, joy, happiness. So basically, when we go to the past and pick up whatever experience, it doesn't have to be related with a new one, because that's the reason why it's a new one, because we didn't have experience before. But we can pick up a feeling or an emotion, a positive one, especially a powerful one, when we were really enjoying, or when we were so enthusiastic about something, we were so happy, we were exhilarating about something. So we choose that emotion, that feeling from the past, and we bring it here and associate it with our images and thoughts that we use for our day-to-day goals as exercises. And when we do this, it will be very simple. I mean, for some people might sound strange, because they still might think, and some people told me this, that they cannot associate these two things because those emotions belong to another event. Well, you can do anything in your imagination. Imagination is the most powerful psychological process. So when we extract those positive emotions from the past and attach them to the new image and thoughts, guess what? Things start to roll, things start to go better. We get a better representation about our new goals, we get new beliefs, we get new energy, we get new guidance, the intuition is functioning properly, we get connected with all resources, and basically the whole process of achieving goals is accelerated, and we will succeed. That's it. This is it. So number one, experience. Number two, always use feelings and emotions with the thoughts and images. And the number three, I was just coming up with an example. We can choose something from the past and just bring that feeling or emotion and attach it to the new thoughts, and in this way we create new neurology, new brain cells, how Bob Proctor mentioned many times in his Born and Grow Rich program. So this is what I wanted to share with you, my friends. Don't forget to go to take a look under this video. There is a link there. It says, please, if you like this, please like, share and comment. Click on that link and put your email address, because you will get some valuable information about one of the most successful business that is in this industry today. I'm involved in this business. I would like to share it with you and give you the opportunity to walk on a new path to success. So put your link, it's for free, you don't have to pay anything. Put your email address there, and you will get an email with the information that you need to start working and get involved into this business. This is for today, my friends. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow with another video. Bye for now.